YouTube. By the way, you guys will not. Just so you know, Rebel, with Red Eye Theater, I mute all of you guys because it would also pick up the show. Yeah. So well, no, I muted. I'm just letting. Shut the fuck up, faggot. I'm just letting you know you're not being picked up live on YouTube in case that was something. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, if you're worried about being picked up because you don't want to be on a stream or something, you're not being picked up. Only my voice is. Okay. Shut up, dick worshiper. Why have you not changed your name from Dick Worshipper 69 yet? You've just left it. Yeah, you got caught up in dick worship. Anyway, let's get started. We're starting Sopranos Season 6B. So the beginning of the second half of Season 6. 3, 2, 1, now. Alright. Okay. 6B. He wants you to come over and show his mom a good time. That is his mom, yeah. No, he didn't post it in general. He's thinking about it. But what if he wants you to? This is regular conversation with him, dude. He wants you to help him make a black.com video with her. It's a website of white chicks getting fucked by black guys. Muck holding. They got him for the fucking gun that he dropped at fucking Johnny Sack's house. Fucking Anthony's got a fucking beard in this fucking season. Or AJ, I mean. Well, yeah, because... Yeah, it's because nobody likes fucking German... Nobody likes German Shepherds. You ever heard that term, Rebel? That is true, yeah. But you know the term German Shepherd in this context, right? So it's a term that's actually used by black guys a lot. It's a derogatory term for black women, because back in the civil rights movement, the police would sick German Shepherds on black men. Yeah, mostly like black black men, black manosphere types, that kind of thing. Like they literally say that black women exist to destroy black men, and that's why I don't want to be with them. Well, yeah, exactly. Like personality, like they have the worst personalities. A lot of them, yeah, and like. Yeah, but the dynamic's different, though. Well, black men are fetishized, the whole idea of, like, BBC and shit like that. You would think, but... Yeah, but a lot of people don't care. And, like, I mean, I don't care. I just think it's kind of stupid.
Going to Grandpa's for dinner.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was tomorrow.
We're going to dinner there tomorrow, too.
Gotcha.
But Sean's brisket that he's been smoking since 3 a.m.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm watching Sopranos right now. Maybe I'll stop by later.
Okay.
Corbin, there's this person called Rainbow Sunshine in my chat. When I explained German Shepherds, it was like, oh, sounds a little racist, don't you think? It's black men who's used the term. Yeah, first time. You're new here, aren't you? But no, like, literally, it's a term that black men use against black women. Yeah, I mean, look at how much of a shithole India is. Yeah. Well, that's the thing that drives me nuts about white nationalists is they think that Europeans are, like, super smart and will, like, make everything good. They're just like, no. What he means is there's nothing inherently wrong with recognizing patterns, and every group has patterns. But like for instance, like Nazis love to think that, like, if you just bring in a bunch of Europeans here and no one else, we'd be good. And I'm like, no, I don't want a bunch of fucking Eurotrash here either, because they're going to bring a bunch of fucking socialist policies like fucking Europe has, and then they're just going to get a bunch of white guilt, and then they're just going to, like, defeat the purpose. Like, that's the... like, when white nationalists have such faith in the white race, I'm like, I don't know. Have you seen the way that the fucking white race sells ourselves out? Like, no other race has this much self-hatred. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like if you fucking spam the hell out of people on Twitter, they're gonna respond finally. Alright, fair enough. But you have been pretty active on Twitter. You like the Indian atmosphere? What, you like India? India's shit. I like their food. The food that they bring here anyway, not the fucking bugs and shit they eat over there. Yeah. Yeah, they're... yeah. Based. I agree with everything you said with the caveat. Like, again, I like the food that they make here, but that's different than the food they actually sell over there. You know what I mean? Like, I love curry. Curry is one of my favorite foods. But no, that was super based, Rebel. I agree. India sucks. Yeah, they shit in the streets, and they get attacked by gangs of monkeys. And... uh-huh. They bathe in fucking cow urine. They smear cow feces on their fucking face to grow beards and shit. You know that, right? Because they think if they smear a bunch of cow shit on them, it'll grow hair. Also, like, if you go... yeah, you know, if you go to India as a foreigner, they'll see that you're not from there, and they'll try to scam you with a lot higher prices than their shit's actually worth. So then you gotta haggle with them. Corbin, this is a very specific observation to notice, but the bird sound effects that they're using in this are the same ones that are used in Nature Part 2 when Clay goes on his rant. Yeah. But it was like the same exact, like pattern, like, it was like 1, then 2, then 3. Yeah. Wow, dude, did your dad teach you about these stereotypes? No. I learned them all by myself. Yeah, it's called pattern recognition. Look, India is such a shithole, they literally had to make a PSA from the government telling you to stop shitting in the street. Like, it's called Take the Poo to the Loo. Is he coming or in severe pain or both? Okay, he was coming. It's funny, the guy's also like, okay, I can handle your opinion, but I think you shouldn't say that out loud. Again, you're new here, aren't you? Right. Was this that fucking single mom chick from his construction job? How much fucking time is like? There had to have been a time skip between 6A and 6B, right? Yeah, there definitely had to be a time skip. I'll have you know, I vacated in India in 2014. I actually liked the sights and attractions that country had to offer. Yeah, and you like the river filled with garbage and feces? You know... Well, yeah. Yeah, India's like the last place that I would go on a vacation. Yeah. You know, I've actually... Hell yeah! Hell yeah. No, you know, I've actually never left the U.S. Yep. I don't even have a passport. I'll get one eventually. And I'll leave the country eventually. Like, I've barely left the state of Utah. Like, I've left this state maybe like 7 times in my whole life. Yep. Yes. Yep, I used to be hardcore Mormon until I was about 16. There's a lot of misconceptions about Mormons. I actually still like the culture a lot. I don't agree with some aspects of the religion, and I think the organization is corrupt. But I do think there is a lot of good morals, and like Mormons have like, when I was growing up, they had some pretty based views on gender roles and stuff like that. Well, the man is the head of the household. The woman is like, you know, the order of God. God above man, man above woman, woman above children. Yeah. You respect Mormons? Okay, well that's good. A lot of people hate on Mormons for no reason. Like when other Christians do it, I don't fucking get it. Because like all sorts of Christian groups will say that Mormons aren't Christian. It's like, well then you know nothing about the religion. Like they literally, like, first off, the church isn't even called like the Mormon Church. It's called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Yeah. Yeah. What? Well, yeah, because Mormons have a very unique afterlife that's very different than a typical Christian afterlife. Yeah, no, the Mormon equivalent of hell, it's almost impossible to get there. Like, no matter what, when we die, we're gonna go to one of the three kingdoms that are all supposedly way better than Earth. Like, that's why I'm like, the Mormon afterlife is way more fair because it doesn't believe in infinite punishment for finite crimes. Well, yeah, Protestants are like, technically, like, Protestant is any non-Catholic Christian religion. But it was a movement that was started to, like, branch off from Catholicism. When Corbin says Protestants, he's typically referring to things like Lutherans, Baptists, things like that. Right. Yeah, I know you're a Lutheran. I made the mistake of making fun of it when you mentioned it without even meaning to, and I felt like kind of a dick. Well, yeah. Well, Lutheranism is a type of Christianity. It's like the quintessential Protestant church, though, because like Martin Luther is the one who started the fucking Protestant movement. Not to be confused with Martin Luther King, completely different guy. Well, yeah, because Martin Luther King is a fucking communist and fucking watched his friend rape a chick while he laughed at it. But Martin Luther King was named after Martin Luther. You're a Catholic and still like God? Okay. I would hope you like God if you're a Catholic. Who taught you that? Who taught me what? That Martin Luther King is a communist? John Doyle. That's who taught me that. John Doyle's a conservative YouTuber. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely do. We're talking about John Doyle and his Martin Luther King video, and he said, you actually believe something that a conservative... Yeah, it was absolutely true. Like, you can... Dude. Yeah. Like, there's a ton of evidence to back it up. Like, he literally showed his sources in the video. It's not like his source was bro trust me or some shit. Yeah, Martin Luther King was a fake reverend. The only reason he's remembered... Yeah, well, yeah, Malcolm X was way better. But the only reason Martin Luther King is remembered is because he got shot. That's literally it. Like, there was a bunch of people like him at the time. And, like, yeah, but he also... Yes, that one, yeah. That speech was fucking optics, dude. It was fucking used as propaganda. Like... the thing is that the civil rights movement was an excuse to push socialism in the U.S. Like, by and large. Like, it was a front. They didn't actually care about race issues. That was secondary. The main idea was pushing Marxism. And it actually drove a bunch of tension between the races, because prior to the civil rights movements, blacks and whites actually got along a lot better than we're led to believe. Like, yeah, there was segregation, But a lot of the tension started when people started putting the idea in black people's heads that white people hated them. And that's not to say that there wasn't hatred before that, because of course there was. But it's highly exaggerated. Like, when we look back at history, it's been heavily revised to make it incredibly, like, black and white and cut and dry, when really it's a lot more nuanced and complex than that. But yeah, well, like, Martin Luther King, like, people always say, oh, he was against violence. Yeah, but he also wrote letter from Birmingham jail, which literally encouraged violence. Like, he only... Well, yeah, like Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was against violence when it was convenient for him to be against violence. But he was very much in favor of it when it was also convenient to him. Well, and Malcolm X was at least honest about it, too. Like, he's like, they come at you with guns, you come back at them with guns. Yeah. No, Malcolm X was way better. What you're saying is MLK is a hypocrite? Among many other things, he's a fraud. Yeah, he did watch a woman get raped. And laughed at it. It's funny, Tony's probably just going to insult her again immediately. The tone of this episode feels very different. Like, this feels very epilogue-y. God damn! You know what, though? Good for Bobby, someone who actually fucking stood up to Tony. Like, it's a stupid idea with how unhinged Tony is, but I'll give it to him. Bobby's usually not that... Like, Bobby's usually kind of spineless, so him actually fucking just punching Tony in the face was pretty cool. Well, yeah, like he was insulting Janice the whole time, and then Bobby's like, hey, man, come on, that's not cool. And then he apologized and then just started doing it again, so Bobby socked him in the face. Yeah. That was great. And he actually kicked Tony's ass, too. He's not drunk, he just got fucking a fight. Who breathes like who? Wait, you say Tony breathes like me? You saying I breathe like that, Corbin? Breathe harder. Corbin, I don't have a pop filter on my mic though. That's the thing. Is it just picks up everything. Corbin, I'm gonna have to put you in your place. You had ancestral memories of getting buck broken. He does, yeah, his grandma's black. He's got a black grandma and a black brother. Is your grandma full black, Corbin? Is your grandma full black? That. Yeah, but were both her parents black? Okay, so in that case, that would make her half black, I would imagine, and then from there, that would make your parents a fourth black. So you're an eighth black. Yeah. Well, yeah. All of my ancestors are European. Like, I got German, British, French, Italian, and French. Or I said French already, yeah. Carmela's tits look really good in that shirt. You don't what? That's a good question. I don't know. The stream title was literally, I asked Horizons if he had a good idea for a stream title, and he said, no, I don't. So that's the stream title. Well, yeah, it is kind of clickbait when you think about it, because people are going to be like, he doesn't what? What doesn't he do? Like, they think I'm making some big statement when I'm literally just watching Sopranos. Remember, he can't hear you, but Rebel says, what's up, TJ? I don't know. I've never seen him in chat before. Well, now we're finally getting to see the terrorism shit put in more, right? People sit in chairs. Look at him sitting in a chair. Yeah, all menacingly. Yeah. He's literally thinking of whacking his brother-in-law for kicking his ass. Yeah. Yup. I exist for the sake of filling up live chats. Well, there you go. He's still thinking, you know, if I was in my prime, I'd have fucked him up. He did. Tony... He's such a bitter little fucking asshole. By the way, I might only do the one episode and then go to dinner at my grandpa's because my cousin made a brisket that I kind of want to eat. But I might come back after, but I don't know if it'll be too late for you guys. I don't know. All right. Like, I like how Bobby's like, he's all chill now, but Tony's just stewing the whole time. Yeah. No, you haven't. Very clearly you have not. It's gonna fucking drown him. He's probably rightfully worried that Tony's gonna fucking kill him, because I'd be worried. Hell yeah. How the fuck would he explain it away if he did go out and kill Bobby, though? She just starts beating the hell out of this little kid. Yeah. Throw her in jail just for being a fat bitch. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's all about. No, but he's saying if... Yeah, he's saying that women should have to pay extra tax for being fat, and that should be the only tax that exists, and only women have to pay it. Is he gonna pull a fucking Fredo on him out there? Just take him out on a boat and then bang? Shoot him in the back of the head? Yeah. Is she talking about Richie? Yeah, she's clearly talking about Richie, though. The fucking boyfriend that was beating her and then she shot him. It was a cool scene, though. Even she was shaking her head no, because she said it sounds like he deserved it, and then she shook her head no. I hope that I wish that the people who keep saying they're gonna leave would just fucking do it already. Well, that's not true. Tony's the most vindictive motherfucker. I think this is the fucking theme song to that show, Cheaters. Yeah. No, it's fun. Like it's a fun reality show, and like the DVDs, some of them are uncensored, so there's like full frontal nudity and shit. It's an online reality show run by Sam Hyde. It's where they just put a bunch of fucking weird people from online in a house and just have them do weird shit. That's funny. You should reply to him and say thanks for the promotion. That's funny. Be funny if he just made her fall. She's like, oh, thank God you're still alive. I mean, yeah, that's definitely the right call at this point. If you kick Tony's ass and then you're going to play golf with him, probably let him win. Well, yeah. The only Dolph Lundgren movie I've seen is Johnny Mnemonic, and he plays like a priest in that movie who comes in and says Jesus time and then gets shot by a cyborg dolphin. We should watch it sometime. It's the main character is Keanu Reeves and the main villain is Takeshi, like Beat Takeshi. Yeah. It's actually one of the lowest rated Takeshi movies somehow. Like, people don't like it. I love it. It's great. Well, people on IMDb don't like it either. But yeah, Keanu Reeves, fucking Dolph Lundgren, and Takeshi all in it. And again, has a cyborg dolphin that shoots lasers, and the priest comes in and says, Jesus time. You are dead, dead, dead. You are dead, dead, dead. Thought you were hot. Guess what? Yeah. Yeah, like, the only thing is Bobby's more of a pussy most of the time. Like, again, him beating up Tony is the first time he's ever stood up for himself. Yeah. Little does he know that's exactly what you want. Like, you literally told Perfect Citizen to make a video on you. Multiple times. Yep. Yep. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna go get dinner, but if you guys are still down